Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris. In our last episode we made a lot of progress in our war against the poor unfortunate Jessenax colonies. We pretty easily destroyed their fleets and we've occupied all of our war goals, the planets that we're going to take, which I'm not sure whether this gives us ticking war score actually. Let's see if we can find out somewhere. Let's see. Probably not here. Sum of war score from occupation from war goals. The accumulated war score gained from war demands, which give ticking war score. Okay. So we have 0 so far, but I assume we'll start to get some since we have all of our goals occupied. In the meantime, though, we'll just occupy another planet for some extra war score. Why not? Just enter orbit for now. Let's see if this does start to tick up. Doesn't seem to be yet, but maybe it's just slower than I would expect.
Research complete.
I think we got some extra war score just there from blockading this. Yeah, our ticking war score is still at 0. So we finished Corps of Engineers. We can now build military stations for cheaper, and they have more health, which will be useful if I build any military stations. And for my next trick, we could get even larger military stations, which I have not yet built. Or we could get more explosive weapon damage, battleship assembly yards. Sounds pretty good, actually. And speaking of battleships, we have not yet made any battleships. This is expensive, though. Maybe we go for one of the cheaper ones. Yeah, I think we'll just go for extra explosive weapon damage. That seems fine. We are getting very low on energy, which is a problem, potentially. I don't know whether we'll have reduced energy consumption from this fleet when it's in orbit of this planet. I'm assuming we're not, because it's a hostile planet. Our other fleets, we should get into orbit of something which I believe reduces its energy upkeep. Maybe not, maybe it has to be one of our actual planets. Let's see, I guess for the time being we could just try to buy some energy from somebody else. Like the Lolhendra, who are relatively friendly. Well, are they willing to give us any energy at all is the question. Let's see, if we wanted to buy 1,000, say, how much would that cost us? They're not interested in minerals, alright. Would a monthly transfer? That's a little bit too much for a monthly transfer, but they're not interested in any case. Well, we're not going to give them a system anyway. Could give them some terraforming resources if they're interested. And they are. We're not terraforming anything right now, so this seems reasonable for 10 years. Take as much as we can get, of course. Alright, that should keep us going for a while. Until we end this war, hopefully. They accept. And we've just about taken out the defenses here. Let's appoint our general and land the armies. A pretty well defended planet as well, actually. But no match for our armies, apparently.
Enemy planet secured.
Okay, so that gets us 79%. Maybe still not enough for peace. We're still at 0 from war goals, okay. In fact, this is exactly enough. We'll send our demands. My gizzard is bursting with mirth. Be serious, lizard. You are losing this war. Seriously? But it had a little green tick on the screen there. Okay, I guess what we'll do is send this fleet over to this planet, and if we pick up 1 or 2% from blockading that,
Incoming transmission. Hostile fleet engaged.
we should get it. Where is a hostile fleet engaged? Probably just engaging one of these mining stations. Trade deal from the Otaga Star Confederacy. They want to give us energy credits for minerals. Yes, I agree. Thank you. In fact, we might even get a little war score from blowing up these mining stations.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, it's at 1 now, so I think it was at 0 before. Let's try again. Okay, we're at peace. So, let's see, we have too many planets. That's expected. We just gained a bunch more over here. Let's see what else we have. Invasion is over. We have taken our 5 planets. Diplomatic response. Finally, we can put this horrible bloodshed behind us. Until the next war. Okay, we have inactive buildings, I assume, on some of these planets that we just captured. So I think I'm just going to create a new sector for these right now and add them. We can gift them a whole bunch of minerals to get them up on their feet. Let's see, do we have a science ship nearby? We apparently haven't scanned some of these. Which is the nearest science ship? You're all the way over there. You're even further. I guess you'll do. Survey, please. And survey. These, I think, are already surveyed. Okay. So let's see then. We need to create an additional sector. I guess, actually, maybe we can queue up some buildings on these planets before we put them into a sector. Might be a good idea. Why are you building so much food here? That doesn't seem necessary. We'll clear a couple of blockers. We're going to be able to put our fleets back into orbit. Reduce their maintenance costs pretty drastically pretty soon. I don't know, I guess we'll just leave the management to the sectors. We'll probably do just fine. Although I have heard the AI controlling sector management is not the best, but we'll trust it anyway. Sector's missing resources, that's okay, we'll take care of that in due course. So we'll add these over here as well. And you. Just for neatness. We should probably add these to some sector. Seems fine. Okay. So the new sector, we will give them a whole bunch of minerals. And what is our leader capacity like? We have 16 of 16 already. All of our governors are already appointed, so I guess you're going to have to do without a leader. Or I guess we could just move the leader from a different sector temporarily. Reducing building cost and construction time is probably going to be good for that sector to improve itself. We'll leave this one without a governor for a while. It seems to be doing just fine. Okay. The Lolhander have recalled their embassy. Let's get our main fleets into, let's see, where did I build the relevant modules? I think in this system? Is it in this spaceport where we have the Lower ship upkeep for orbital ships. Yes, okay. Let's bring all of our fleets into this system then. The Eswani League have withdrawn their embassy as well, okay. And the Jessenex colonies joined the Glorious Concord. Alright, so I guess they didn't like us taking their planets and have now joined an alliance. That's reasonable, I guess. So this is the Glostwarenis alliance. I see, which also includes the Lalhendra and the Othari League. Is you guys. Alright, so we definitely won't be able to attack them again with such impunity. Which is fair, I suppose. Let's see, I think we might be able to integrate the Iruxo at this point. We can. They are loyal and pathetic, alright. So it's going to cost 1100 influence at a rate of 3 per month. That seems like a lot, but I guess we should do it. Now, I imagine we also have a faction from our newly conquered bird people over here. So we'll have to keep an eye on this, though it seems to not be posing us any problems yet. Reasonably high attraction. Let's see, we can do the integration campaign and we have plenty of influence, so we probably should. In fact, we'll spend as much as we can on this. We deal with the Lalhendra has timed out. Glostwarenis declaring rivals, okay. Where is this transport fleet? Over there. We'll bring you home to some planet somewhere. Can we not? Are you stuck over here? Oh, they're one of the missing in action fleets, I see. I assume we'll come back at some point. Right now, in fact. So I guess they weren't costing us maintenance while they were missing in action. Yeah, come back a little bit to this system, I think. And I think we need to construct some stations in some of these systems that we just gained. Apparently we're already doing it. Okay. Apart from some society research here. At least one of our sectors is missing resources. Fouchereau sector, which is our newest sector, I think, over here, does not have Bothrian stone. Okay, I guess it has a Bothrian power plant, but no stone to actually power it. That is correct, and I guess we can't do anything about this because it's in a sector. So I guess we just have to ignore this, or else get some more Bothrian stone. And I wonder if we deleted one of our own Bothrian stone power plants, whether that would help. There is this Bothrian stone which is being exploited by this somehow spacefaring Iron Age civilization. Let's see, maybe we have access to them now, since we didn't before. That was before we conquered the Iruxo, though. Yeah, we should be able to get to this system now. Let's take a small fleet. I assume we won't need a large one. And let's see, we'll bring you as well. Oh wait, let's just wait till our existing ships all get to where they're going and we'll detach a small fleet to go over there. Got a scientist level up. Alright, you guys are not in orbit of where you're supposed to be either, so we're still spending a lot of energy on maintaining you. The Auspicious Alliance voted to form a federation. Okay. What are we doing here? Contacts. So this is the Glossware Mandates Alliance. They've formed into a full federation, which I don't think makes much of a difference to us. But I think that means they get some extra fleets they can build and that kind of thing. They sort of trade off leadership and they can unilaterally declare wars and make the other Federation members join them. Doesn't really seem like a good deal to me, but yes, it probably makes sense for them. I guess we couldn't land all of our fleets on this planet. Our transports, so we'll send you maybe back over here. Alright, I guess this seems like a reasonable enough fleet. We'll send this over to check out that Iron Age civilization. It'll take them a while to get there, but that's okay. So our large fleets should get into orbit of that system pretty soon and stop costing us so much money. A building has been ruined by Jessenak's repatriarchs on Rook. Or Rookie. That is unfortunate. Yeah, there's quite a lot of them. 45 pops that belong to that faction. But I guess we don't have to do anything about that because it's in a sector. They'll take care of it themselves. Or not, but we should do something about the faction, perhaps. Well, they're not dangerous yet. We can ignore them for now, I think. Okay, our fleet has been repaired. I never did actually make the upgraded ship designs. Maybe we'll take a look at that.
System survey complete.
You're still repairing, and you have surveyed the system. Good. I guess we probably can't blow up their wormhole station now that we're not at war. Which is unfortunate. I guess we just have to leave it there. Okay. Take a look at our corvettes first. So we have the antimatter reactors now. We'll just upgrade these, and hopefully that means we can upgrade our shields to deflectors. Wait, no. Up to shields. That would be a downgrade. We still have excess power. I think we might be able to upgrade the Sentinel point defense to just a better version. Still have excess power, which is good. Everything else here, I don't think we have anything better. Let's see, Aggressive Combat Computer Advanced, which I assume has more power consumption. The same power consumption. Okay, well I guess you should have that then. And everything else is just the same. I guess this is a little more excess power than is fully optimal, but I think we have things looking relatively okay here. So we'll overwrite that design. And for our torpedo ships, we do not have a better type of torpedoes, but we should be able to upgrade the reactors anyway. We'll probably get rid of this small reactor and replace it even with better shields. And we're exactly at 0 power, which is perfect. Is there a reason to not use the aggressive combat computer on everything? I guess not. Okay. Just straight up better. Alright, destroyers. Let's upgrade the reactors. Get our shields in. And let's see, I think we are researching the next level of lasers, but we don't actually have it yet. And our barrier point defenses here are as good as they're going to get. We'll put these in for now and save. So maybe we'll wait to actually do the upgrades until we get the lasers upgraded. But for now, we can get everything else taken care of. Okay, we have quantum missiles, which is an upgrade, or... No, wait, we're already using quantum missiles, that's fine. And we don't have any upgrade for railguns. Oh, we do, we have advanced railguns, excellent. Let's get you in there. Antimatter reactors, we can probably get rid of that and put in extra shields. Exactly 0 is perfect. We'll save that. And for our cruiser, we'll get the new reactors in. Lots of shields, and we can at least upgrade the railgun. Leaves us with only 5 excess power, which seems pretty good. Yeah, we don't have any upgrade to torpedoes. Okay, we'll save that. And for the battleship, I'll probably just have a play around with this between episodes and see what kind of designs we can get. I think we should be able to get something with hangar slots to put our carrier wings and stuff in. Maybe not, though. Anyway, yes. Oh, there's a hangar slot, okay. So we only have the basic fighter and bomber wings so far and scout wings, but we'll have a look at what kind of stuff we can do with that. So we're gonna wait on actually upgrading the ships until we finish with X-ray lasers, since that will be an easy enough straight upgrade to do. Right, that's been repaired, the system is surveyed, and that was the rivalry, okay. So our Star Hunter fleet is still making its way very slowly across there. So we're not making a huge amount of energy now, even though we have most of our fleets docked. So we probably should do something about that. Let's take a look at this world up here. We can probably build some more power plants. We'll clear that blocker. We don't have excess hops really to work everything here. Doing okay for food, though. Yeah, we have the hydroponics farm, so we could get rid of this here, and I think we'll overwrite a couple of the mineral squares, maybe, because we don't really have any need of more mineral silos. In fact, we don't even have our existing mineral silos fully upgraded, so I don't think there's much downside to getting rid of some of these. We may as well schedule this for upgrade as well. Let's see. Things are going fine here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we have all of the mining networks here at a relatively low level and ready to be upgraded if we ever do need to increase our mineral capacity. Which does not seem necessary for the moment. Because we are again capped.
Construction complete.
So I'm just looking here. I wonder if having access through the Iruxo gives us the ability to go survey any other systems here. I guess we can't really venture into the Finu Progenitor's territory, so maybe not.
System survey complete.
Alright, and we've surveyed this system. Didn't really discover anything of interest, apparently.
Complete.
So it was the Brustam system here? I don't know, I guess we would just have to invade their planets? Can we do that? Let's go into orbit and see what happens.
Construction
They actually have a lot of ships here. Sabotage on one of our newly conquered planets as well. Okay. Let's check on the faction. Still not gaining a huge amount of support. I don't know. We can't communicate with them. Pretty sure we can't attack their ships. Oh, we can attack them. Okay. Let's not proceed with this, but I think that means we can just probably, in this system over here, we can probably just attack their offending mining station and replace it with one of our own. Okay. Well, we'll probably try that in the next episode then. We might have to fight all of their little ships over there, but I think we can take them. They are in the Iron Age, after all. But I guess that is going to do it for this episode. We'll leave it here for now. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.